Hello guys, it's me, Key Ambassador, yeah, Mr. Key Ambassador. Welcome to call me Key. So I'm going to talk about football today. Proper football match, not like a shooting. I didn't go to this match, but I watched the highlights. If you can see in the back in FIFA 17, my FIFA, you can see Shrewsbury versus Burton. This game actually happened on Tuesday night. Now it was a good game. Actually, did quite a good game on the highlights. But Burton won it. But I'm going to say they scored the last goal on a penalty, which I question quite a big time about. And if VAR were to change things in this thing, I think it would. So Scott Fraser, Burton player, yeah, who is a big, not big, he's a bit dirty in Scotland. He's known as the dirty player in Scotland. So start off with that. And he's only 23. But the problem with Scott thingy, he got a penalty when he's on his feet. He's on his feet. He lost the ball and all that. If you watch the highlights, it will show. He hasn't got the ball. The shoe player did nothing. All he did is defend the ball. And Scott decided, you know what, I'm gonna act like he tripped me up. He didn't fall. Still didn't fall. But Scott decided to go, you know what, I will kick you. He kicked him, the Shrewsbury player, the defender, quite fucking hard. It looked like something. Quite hard, and it's obvious. He kicked him. Me and my stepdad talked about it. He's a Wolves fan, so he's neutral. He's really neutral about this. He doesn't like Burton, I don't like Burton. You're my second most hated club. You might say, oh, Wrexham must be my most hated club. No, it's not actually. It's actually Blackburn. Now, you're not close to fight. You're my most hated player right now. Scott, we're doing this. Scott, you can be dirty all you want. All you want. But you can't get away with this. So I'm asking, FA, get involved. So this is, they didn't impact the game. And Scott has been booked. Not for this offence. He did get booked in the game. So, if he's been booked for this offence, the other offence, and this is a red card offence, and if his second yellow card is a yellow card, I think a ban should be in order. It is true, he knows what he's doing, he lost the ball, and the ref gave a penalty, and definitely could not see it, because he was not even close to it. And the linesman didn't wave, both linesmen didn't wave. And he gave a pen. And the difference here, it wasn't the Burton fans going, oh, hey, it's our pen. Calling for a pen. It was the Shrewsbury fans going, he just kicked our player. Yeah, and that's where the noise comes from. Not enough Burton players and fans who have done that much noise. And that was always by the Shrewsbury Town fans. So, if you're being dirty, you can't get away with it. For long, because English Football League is harsh. So if you're playing inside the league, Scott, you really didn't care about you. You will kick the ball out of the player and start a fucking fight with you. And we'll knock you out. Knock you out. Because Shrewsbury, when they're bad, we'll knock the shit out of you. And that's a big fat warning. I'm sure none of the Shrewsbury Town fans didn't pitch for you and knock the shit out of you. Seriously, they should have knocked the shit out of you. Or if it was me, I will fight it back. If I was a defender, kick the ball out, play, I don't care if it's a corner, so you can't give a pen, and square up to you. I would actually square up to you. I wouldn't hit you, I'll square up to you. So, me in my opinion, VAR would have sorted this out, big time, and it will be at least a red carded offence. This is not a booking offence, this is a red card offence, and he might have paid £15 for the FA. I think he should be fined, that's my opinion, and I feel this game was against us, because they had 17 fouls, they had 13, and that's making me question, and they had less, definitely, yes, cards, and we're talking about Burton's history, they have been dirty in the time period, and I don't like dirty players to start off with. I don't care where you're from, if you're dirty. So, you pack up. How about Scotland and eat your Scotch eggs? Yeah? I don't like being anything like that. I don't like being. I'm not against people being Scottish. I don't care about that. But you can eat your Scotch eggs fucking someone else. I hate players who are dirty. Let's start off with that. I hate players who are dirty, and these are getting exposed. So the FA needs to realise, and the UEFA, this is even bigger, UEFA needs to get involved in this. VAR will sort this out. It would, and it would probably at least be unbook him. But you can't get away with it. You can't. Like, I even questioned the Bradford goal, which was a good goal to say that at home in the league. But I can't say anything about football, and I would love something to impact the football. I reckon VAR would have been perfect for it to sort this out in the whole football league and all that. I've got fuming over this, and this is so unfair. Like, I don't care how much you paid the ref. The ref can't get away with kicking the player. So it was obviously a red card, and he always went. It was on his feet, so you can't give a penalty. He doesn't have the ball. He didn't have the ball, so he can't be a pen in the rule book. And he's not offside. He looked offside. He wasn't offside, so there's nothing in there. But the ref give a pen. It's a massive serious thing. You can't get away with this shit. If that wasn't me in football, in say school, I've been recorded. So what's the difference in the professional players? These professional players, it's not as bad as Luis Suarez. But he's not going to move, is he? Like, he's not going to move away from Barcelona now, is he? And that's why he's probably bited. But it's just clicking close. So guys, I had a drink. But this is a big offence. Assault is a big offence. This is basically GPH. This is a criminal offence. And this could be actually this is a lovely goal. But this is a serious offence. And you can't stop it. Us making a change on this. Football needs to change. Like, the NBA have changed stuff in the past. And fights have brought out in the NBA. They always do. They can do. And there has been punishment sorted out on this. Why is all they care about, the FA and the UEFA care about, is the Premiership? All the big clubs. It's not fair on the other clubs. So, they don't care about this. Like, Accrington Stanley last year when they went up, they actually could have the problem with. They had a problem with it, saying, "Oh, you can't. It has to be in part of their contract for McDonald's." I think you have got other lobbies at this time period, like Blackburn, Blackpool, owner. You can't stop Accrington Stanley for having the Mackie D's. I'm sorry, you got other problems to sort about. But this is serious. Like, why is the Ballon d'Or this? What's his name? Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. There's only one person I can call fair on that team. Is Messi. He stays on his bloody feet. But let's go back to the Scott and thingy problem. Footballer, young kids in this time period are looking up to players saying, "Oh, I can do this, dive. I can dive. Okay, it's alright in Scott's way. Alright, it's alright, I can kick someone." That's what kids are going to be looking at. The kids are going to be looking at that. Serious, looking at it. Going, "Oh, I can kick someone. It's okay." It is not okay. It's a big offence, and it's very assault. It's actually counted as assault. So this needs to be talked about. And if you look at these players that go to football, young kids at Shrewsbury come to the games. They come to the games last season, and they've still got a good team. Still get quite a good crowd. The young kids look at the big clubs and look at them and go, "Yeah, we can dive. We can dive. It's okay. It's alright. We can dive." It's not the case like the past. It should be like it's a man's sport. Give the fuck up. And this has been dive has been developed by the Dutch. But this is not as bad as the dive. This is worse than the dive, what Scott did. This is like Suarez type of thing. It's assault. And Suarez got an 8-match ban. When he joined Liverpool, you got 8-match ban, you got 8-match ban again. So what's the difference with Scott? I'd be happy with 7. See, this is the big difference. Like, Northampton have a player which has history with assault. And he ain't got a 3-match ban. He ain't got a 3-match ban when he should have got at least 8. Yeah, Gogo should have got a save. He got injured and he got like 5-match ban. So why is it not equal? But then I say this another thing to you. You're a strong club. I have no respect for Burton players. I haven't for a long time. And I hate Burton. It's one of the teams I don't like. But when you have a club, the fans are alright. I can accept Burton fans. But I cannot accept Burton players sometimes. It's like Rotherham. I can accept Rotherham sometimes. But I can't accept Burton. For especially Scott reasons. You cannot get away with kicking someone in the fucking leg. All I'm going to ask you away for an AFA. Watch the highlights. And that's what I'm asking you. Watch the highlights of the pen. And Scott has been but. I think there's not enough punishment in that. I think it should be worth a red card. And I won't be happy with a 3-match ban. So, you like rigging games apparently. Football's not the way. I don't want to be a footballer. I don't want to be a footballer. And that's child kid's dream. And I love football. I want to be a chef. My dream as a kid, I love football. And I come and watch football every day with my nan and my nephew and nieces. My nephew. And seeing that break out is not right. And my nephew, always likes. He's only young. He's only like 5. He's only like 6. Yeah. Give me a minute. Okay, as my stepdad. So I'm gonna say this to you: you could not get away with biting and kicking someone as to start off with. It's like I do a Suarez bite thing. It's not right. It doesn't matter what position you're in. It's a ban. A serious ban. It needs to go serious more. And yeah, something cool from a T, but it's a serious and it needs to be sorted out. And Wayfair, I don't care if you even get about in this, because this goes as a ban for kicking someone, and the penalty you can't return. But I think VAR is a real way to go forward, and it needs to be in the Football League, and you have to pay for it. Not the club, you. That means you have to reorganise games. You have to reorganise other days because you have to do more rests on VAR. And I have respect for that. You can't have it in the FA Cup final, in the FA Cup, or anything in the Capital One. I call it bullshit cup on the Capital One. There's no money in it. It's a bullshit cup in any club. So I hate football. And I don't like watching Shrewsbury games. I don't. I like games when they win fair. And I have respect. I have respect for Bradford winning that game. They won fair and square. It was a close game. I can lose against them, but I can't lose against Bradford. I can't lose against that goal, that reason. So it's your decision. I think a ban needs to come in order, and it needs to be now. So it needs to be serious, and it needs to be big. Football is massive sport, one of the biggest in the world, and it needs to be sorted out. I'm absolutely fuming, and the highlights show he kicked him, and our player got butt for it. So why should we play football when the dirty player always is dirty? And I don't like dirty players like them players. So I can't stop football players being dirty. Everyone like, comment, subscribe, and see you later.